What's going on, guys? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video, and I know I'm a little late with this. When this came out, I actually was on my way to going to sleep because I had just came back from actually hanging out with a couple of friends, so it was late at night or early in the morning, so I didn't get a chance to record this, but we did get information on the next update and maintenance for tomorrow. So pretty much the main thing to take away from this is that we're going to be getting the new ELAINE. So ELAINE's going to be coming as a separate banner unit. I would not recommend anybody to spend any gems on this. Maybe if you want to get the tickets, if you're a spender, you want to buy it with the tickets, you see if you test your luck, sure, but wouldn't really recommend anybody spending on this banner. Not to say that she's a terrible unit, because she's actually really good for the fairy team. Surprisingly, right, that a new ELAINE is good, so she's actually pretty good for the fairy team. However, there are a couple of things that you need to do in order to make sure that fairy team is pretty good, and they're also missing a couple of units that they could have in the future, potentially, like a support unit or a better support unit, another main DPS besides King. There's a couple of things that they could do to buff the fairy race for sure, but she's definitely a step forward for that race, right? And it's really good that they made her as good as they did. So we go down, you can see her information right there. Also, we're getting 2 new holy relics. Now, unfortunately, your boy is not a huge fan of the antler demon or the big deer, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm not a huge fan of that demonic beast battle, so this does use that material. So if you grind that demon, sure, you probably have enough material to get at least one of them, right? However, I'm not a huge fan of it, so I haven't been grinding. I'll be honest, truth be told, I haven't really been grinding it because I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm waiting for a new unit to come and just completely like destroy that demonic beast. So we'll see what happens with that. I hope it comes sooner rather than later. But yeah, these are the new holy relics for Small Wings King and Golden Wings ELAINE. This actually is really strong. This and this as well, but this is really good for Small Wings King because this makes it so that way you don't actually have to use Hendrickson. So that's really good. So this pretty much negates Hendrickson on the team for Small Wings King. Although he's still really good, you could put him on the back to increase your debuff attack skills. It does make it so that way you can run a full fairy team without having Hendrickson provide another DLT, right? So he gives himself bleed when he uses poison, which is really good, and then that also helps his release damage as well. So it's a really good buff to this Small Wings King. Nothing incredible, but it makes it that it's usable in PvP. And then this Golden Wings ELAINE, she just gives shock debuffs for the fairies, I believe, or is it everybody? Oh no, she increases all enemies damage taken while having the shock debuffs by 30%. Okay. So her kit, this blue Small Wings ELAINE, when she is on a team, she gives all fairy race allies the ability to give enemies shock when they attack. So she's just gonna increase that damage. That's not bad. Here's some new bundles. Again, if you're a spender, this is pretty good for you if you want to buy it. This is actually pretty good. If this is like $23.99, that's actually really good. I'm not even gonna lie, like you can get a lot of anvils from that, so that's not bad. All right, so here's the rank up bundle. I will be buying this. I will be getting this myself. When you reach rank 100, you get 200 diamonds, so that's really good. So if you reach rank 100, I would recommend actually getting this because this is a lot of gems that you can get from this bundle, and just save it up for the collab or the festival unit, whatever the case may be. Just save them up. Some system updates. Okay, so now the training cave is getting missions. So if you guys don't know, JP got an update where if you did the training cave, you did specific missions, you get the ability to auto clear it. Now this makes it fun. I'm not gonna lie, it makes it fun, but it also is kind of dumb that we can't just auto clear it. But I get it, right? They want you to actually try and do the training cave so that way you can auto clear it. Again, the missions don't seem too bad from what I'm looking at. Clear with the demon hero on the team, I mean, that's not terrible, because they're really easy. The bosses are actually really easy. I'm not gonna lie, they're cake. So it should be pretty simple, not hard at all to do this, like clear it. And then again, once you get all these 5-star clears, you can auto clear it. So that's really good. It allows you to just go ahead and clean swipe it once you get rid of these, once you clear these missions and stuff like that. So I think that's a really good update, a really strong update for the training cave. I think at this point though, the training cave is done. I don't think they're gonna do anything else with it. Maybe here and there but I don't think they're gonna do too much else with this. I think the training cave at this point is done. They could change the rewards, but I just personally don't believe they're gonna do anything else with this, as you know, or too much else with it, right? Too much else with it. Added main stage autoplay function. So once you reach rank 60, you'll be able to autoplay main stages, so that, you know, just auto it. You won't have to click anything, which is, I mean, it's good and bad, because some of the bosses you actually do need to, you know, play yourself. But I mean, for those in between bosses, it can be really, really good. Here's some improvements to the constellation system. Auto activation, so you will actually, instead of having to go in manually and click from one like orb or whatever they call it, right, you'll be able to actually just auto activate it, and it'll just fill in all the spaces where you have enough material to go, right? So that is good. That is actually pretty good. Low-key, I kind of wish they would just revamp the entire 7 constellation system in general, but maybe at the end of this year they'll do that or something. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I do think that they need to revamp the entire system. I really do. But hopefully, you know, that comes, again, it could come at the end of this year, it could come in between, we don't know. But if they don't revamp it, I mean, it is what it is, right? It just is what it is. A new improvement to the demonic beast selection, so now it'll just show up like this, and you just, you know, you click it, whatever you want to do. Same thing, it's literally the same thing, it's just a better interface. So you click whatever demonic beast you want to do, and then you can't change, of course, you guys already know you can't change it till the next week. So that's it, just a nice interface. Improvement of, I guess, the daily task mission for PvP. Before it was you have to do normal, now it's just PvP. It's just PvP. You can now exchange darkness books with King, improve knighthood competitions. You can now change the order of your teams when setting up your defense. Added battle tips. This is interesting, actually. I didn't I didn't know this. So it says the attack, defense, and HP stats of all heroes and monsters will not fall below 20% of their maximums, even after receiving unique and skill effects. This is interesting. The wording is weird. I think I'm gonna wait for someone to actually like cover this in full, because I have no idea. I might ask on Twitter or something like that what this means exactly, but I might be stupid too. So, and then also, if the damage decrease is greater than the damage increase, a maximum of 80% of the damage decrease will be applied. Again, worded a little weird, so I don't. That means you're capping at 80% damage reduction, I guess. I don't know. Like, the scaling between these two have always been weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's always been strange, but this makes it a little bit more complicated. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I just don't understand. But we'll see. All right. Added a description to the item storage. Cool. Added a knighthood replay. Okay, sure. New events. So this is the Global 2nd Anniversary Festival Part 2. We got a couple new events. You will be able to do a free multi on ELAINE, so that's good. Once you complete the missions, of course. The rewards are alright. Don't really know why they keep giving us these full awakening tokens as much as they do when we have Merlin now, but it's sure. I mean, I guess the missions are simple as well, nothing too bad about that. We also have a couple of things here. So Doll's Day Festival Ultra Reward gives you a pretty decent amount of rewards, I'm not gonna lie. You just collect these. I'm assuming you give it to, because there's a picture down here, I'm assuming you give the dolls here, and then you get rewards depending on, yeah, see, you get rewards depending on what you exchange, I guess. This is new, so I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to see what happens. But yeah, see, exchange reward, and then the final reward, you get 10 gems. First clear reward, you get these. So the first clear rewards are not the greatest, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's nice to get a couple extra things, but not too crazy. Free cosmetic upgrade materials are always good. 10 gems is good as well. And then here we go for this. So okay, so these are the achievements, and I'm assuming once you do that, those are the missions you do. I'm assuming, because it's like, it's 10 here, there's 6 here. I have no idea. We'll see. It tells you how to participate. Enter the event banner. You can clear event free stages up to 5 times daily in all difficulties. Okay, so Yeah, sure. We'll see when it actually drops in game. A little confused, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think it's anything too crazy. I mean, the anvils are nice. The cosmetic upgrade materials again are nice, but I don't think it's anything too crazy. It's just another little event that they do in game. Some chapter clear rewards. Once you get up to 21, you can get all these rewards. I hate that they stopped giving us gems for it, because remember when they first did this, it was gems that you could get. And I hate that they don't do that anymore. Like, I would much rather, instead of 20 of these blue awakening crystals, I would much rather like 20 gems. Like, just being honest with you, much rather. But it is what it is. Here's the reward dungeon. You guys already know what that is. I'm not even gonna go over that. We have that every single celebration. Fight festival boosting point events. So now your points are boosted, so this is a good chance to get to champion 1 if you aren't already. You know, just keep playing PvP. Now the only thing about normal ungeared is that it's 4v4. I actually hate 4v4 PvP. I don't like it. When it first came out, it was cool, but now I'm at the point where I'm just over it. I don't know. I just feel like it's not fun. They don't really gear units towards 4v4, except like assault melee, right? Assault melee can be useful in 4v4. Like, there's a couple of builds that you can do for sure to have a little bit of fun, but there's not like a huge meta heavy, again, maybe besides assault melee, to be honest with you, that's like 4v4 like, you know, 4v4 prepared. I don't know the word I'm trying to use, but I don't like 4v4. I don't. I think personally it's like one of the, I don't want to say worst, but I feel like it's edging right there on the border between worst, one of the worst like PvP modes. But it's here, and I think it lasts for 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think once this fight festival boosting event is over, 4v4 goes away. Here, rank placement rewards for it as well, because you guys already know they're gonna reward you for playing, of course. I think that's it. Victory rewards. Pretty cool stuff, but I think that's it. Daily task reward. Okay, so these are boosted. Okay, so here's a couple of boosting events. Deathmatch clear reward ×2, host clear reward ×2, 2 times auto. I do like this. I do like this right here. Getting double the amount of auto clear tickets from doing your dispatches. It's always good. Always good. I do like that. That's one of my favorite boosting events that they do. So just be sure to dispatch. This is nice as well, getting extra materials for your limit break. That's good. Boosting the rewards for dailies is good. So it literally just goes up by a little bit, but you know, it actually is a pretty big difference between getting 4, or not 4, but I guess like throughout the week, there's a difference between getting like, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you getting 3, 6, 9, 12. That's a pretty big difference. And then 3 cosmetic upgrade materials instead of 2, and it only lasts for how long? Into the 11th. That's a pretty long time though. That's actually pretty good. So I like that. I like the daily task rewards. You know, gives you a little bit more of an extra motivation to do it, like the dailies. And then here's some tavern decorations. Again, I'm not like too big on the furniture, but I know you can use the furniture for sure to help you in like Fort Sulgris to get more gold and stuff like that, affection and you know, whatnot. So I know a lot of people do. I don't know if a lot of people like it, but I know they, you know, do want more furniture to help them out in certain things. So that's good. Ancient Holy War event. I like how I said like I think that's it, and there's a whole other event that I completely just dismissed. All right, so if you guys don't know, JP actually got the Ancient Holy War active now. It's a good mode, but I think it could be better. I think it could actually be a lot better. We'll see what they do with it in the future. Hopefully they do consistently update it. But the faction war or holy war event, whatever you want to call it, you're able to choose between 2 sides, which I'm obviously picking the 10 commandments, but you're able to choose between 2 sides, and that side will be your faction. And the way you you know, you win the holy war is you consistently beat bases and capture them. And then here you can see right here, contribution score rewards. So the more score you get, there's like a little gauge at the top of the screen, and it'll tell you the percentage of where you're at on your faction. So you want to keep doing those bases, and you want to make sure that you're actually grinding it so that way your faction wins. Now there's like a little fun mode, nothing to take serious. The contribution score rewards are actually really good. 10 gems at 8,000, 5 super awakening coins, some limit break material, cosmetic upgrade items. Like that's good. That's good. Individual placement rewards, again, not the craziest, but it does definitely give you some type of motivation to do them, especially if you're within this bracket right here. I think you get all the reward. I think it's like final boss where you get all the rewards if you're like right here, like you get all of it. I think I'm not sure, but I would assume. And then faction rewards, again, nothing to me. It's not like a huge difference in rewards if you win or lose. It's half of what you would normally get if you have won, if you lose. So literally 5 super awakening coins instead of 10, and then 15 chests instead of 30, and a 3-star, I believe this is a 3-star tiered whatchamacallit, equipment instead of 5-star equipment. So again, nothing too crazy. The shop is actually pretty horrible, but there are limit break materials in there, which I do like. You can get 3 pendants. I don't know why they wouldn't make this sick, but you get 10 super awakening coins. It's nice. 5 hammers. It's crazy. Like, you look at the amount that you need though, and it seems like a lot. Like 200 for I think that's for 10. Yeah, 200 for 10. It is a lot, right? It is a lot, but you get so much of these like war points. I'm just calling them war points. I actually can't remember what they're actually called, but you get so much of these war points when you grind like consistent, and it's so easy. You can literally auto grind this while you're like doing schoolwork, while you're at work, while you're playing Elden Ring, grinding Elden Ring or something like that, right? You can literally grind them up. It's so simple, so simple. And then here it shows you how to actually play the Holy War. Again, you probably watched content creators, so you already know what to do. There's 3 normal zones and a special zone. Obviously the special zone will give you more than the 3 normals, but the special zone is quote unquote more difficult. And once you acquire those war points, they will contribute to your faction. Again, there's 3 normal zones. The stamina cost is big. It's like 50, I think, per run, which is crazy, but I guess they don't want it to be like 10 stamina, so that way you can't grind as much, but you can grind. So I wonder how it's gonna look on global. I'm pretty sure Stigma's gonna win, but it's gonna be pretty fun to just pick a side and grind and whatever the case may be. Here it tells you how to acquire war points and contribution points. Capturing the zones. So capture the zone based on the amount of acquired contribution points, i.e. the 10 commandments has captured the zone. I believe you can recapture it if like another side captures one of the zones, so that's cool. The special zone consumes entry tickets, higher war points than normal zones. Again, you get more for doing the special zone because it's quote unquote harder. The boss does not have HP, so I guess in the special zone, this is where the boss doesn't have HP, and you literally just deal damage in order to gain war points. That's it. You just deal damage. He will instantly kill you or the boss will instantly kill you. You can see right here, using instant death skill on a certain turn. So in a way, it's kind of like if you played My Hero Academia. It's kind of similar to their VE tower, where you have a certain amount of turns until you get insta-killed. Or not VE tower, the USJ, right? The USJ, where you have a certain amount of turns to win until you die. Like you just literally get blown out of the water. You're done. And that's pretty much it for that mode. Again, nothing too bad. Just pick a side, do your zones, and then try and capture the zone. That's it. That's pretty much what it boils down to. New battle event that no one really cares about, and then these are the events that will be ending. So part 1 is done. After the update, part 1 is gone, so be sure to do your treasure hunt. I still have to do that, actually. Be sure to do the lucky bag if you haven't already, and all this stuff that comes with it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. A lot of stuff to cover. I thought it was gonna be pretty quick, not gonna lie, but it actually was a little bit of stuff to go over and explain. But it looks like a solid update, nothing too crazy for the part 2 of the anniversary. I feel like it's definitely better than part 1, that's for sure. We're getting a new game mode, we're getting a new unit, not that we didn't on part 1, but we're getting a new unit, a side unit, we're getting a couple of rewards. I feel like it's definitely better than part 1, because part 1 just seemed really like bland. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on part 2 of the 2nd year anniversary. Thanks guys for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and that's gonna be it. I'll see you all later.